basically doing a recap of last year and then going over our recap for this coming year. Shout out to everybody that's made it this far. I just want to do a quick recap of 2022, kind of go through some of those memories with y'all. So I know I didn't vlog nearly as much as I had planned to. So I just want to go through some of those. January, I started off New Year's in Orlando, going into 2022. Had a little vacation type thing going on, and I went to Orlando. Spent the time out there for a couple of days, I don't know. But it was nice. We had plans to go to the actual like lights and stuff, fireworks, but we didn't end up going. But it was good. I started off with working with like resin. So I don't know if you guys remember like me making different things. First of all, it was fun. 10 out of 10. I will say that, and I was actually pretty decent at it. It just took a lot of time and it was very time consuming, and I don't really have a lot of time to spare. So that got X'd off, but it was fun. It's also something nice that I know how to do in case I do want to make something for somebody for like a gift or whatever the case may be. Boom, I know how to make resin. I hit 5,000 views on YouTube, so I have this tracker. I don't really know how I got like the email set up. Anyways, somebody named Rob, I'm not entirely sure, I can include it on here too for y'all. But basically he comes in and he'll say like, hey, you hit this many views on your channel, you hit this many views on your channel. So I'll kind of go through that. You'll probably hear me say that a couple different times for a couple different months, but that's basically what it is. I also dyed my hair red. If you know me, I never plan to ever dye my hair, like ever. Like I did not want to do it. But somehow I ended up doing it. Somehow I ended up doing it. I dyed my hair red, so I'll include a picture or a video of something over here for y'all to see. As y'all can see, it's nowhere near that color now. Honestly, I think I bleached it. I don't know what I did, to be honest. I feel like the red was in there and it kind of just faded out, but I honestly don't remember. And then we get into February, right? So I got invited by my friends to a lingerie party, first lingerie party, but it was nice. It was cute. It was intimate. And it was just really sweet. I feel like it was super cool. The people were chilled out and the vibes were nice. So that was in February starting off. Also my old car started giving me issues in February, like, yeah. So my old car, Slushy is, that was my baby. I done had her since I could drive, so 2016, somewhere around there. So I have her for about like 6 years, no, like 5 years, I don't know, somewhere around there. And that was my baby, but she started giving me issues around this time, so you'll see her getting towed and all kind of stuff. She was struggling. Also in February, that was my 6 months locked her. So now in February was September, October, November, December, January, September, October, November, December. September, October, November, December, January. That means I started my locks in August. So I'll be a year this August, I think. Okay, something like that. But anyways, February was my 6 months locked. If y'all haven't watched that video, go watch it. I also did like a detox video. If you haven't detoxed your locks, or if you just kind of want to watch me go through the process, it's kind of gross. But if you want to watch it, tune in. The video will be, I'll go ahead and leave the video in here somewhere as well. I also went to the shooting range for the first time in a long time, which was fun. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I hadn't gone in a long time. I used to shoot a lot when I was a kid, but then as I got older, we didn't really have the time, and then just stuff just happened. So yeah, it was my first time going back in a long time, and it was great. Yeah, I'll just say that I like it. It's kind of like my hobby now, like when I have free time. Then we get to April. So I got booked for a short film. So I started kind of getting into like, I guess, actressing. Slowly but surely, I'm still trying to kind of work on it. So not last December, because I'm in 2023. December of 2021, I had like I don't even know what to call it, like an extra gig for one of the movies that's supposed to be coming out like later on this year, and that went really good. And I thought, okay, let me try it again. And then this small town person, they ended up inviting me to go to this this film that was close to back home to where I'm at. So I was like, sure, why not? So I said yes. That one really did. I had fake blood. Scared a couple people in the gas station because I had to get gas and my car was working at the pump. But yeah, so I'll include that as well. I also went mudding, and I never went mudding. I've been trying to ask people for years to take me mudding, but I really don't have friends like that, that want to go mudding or that have a truck or whatever the case may be to go mudding. So I finally went. It was great. We got stuck. And then that was kind of the end of that because that's my luck. But on a better note, we also hit 6K views on YouTube period. And then I also got my nose pierced here. Yeah. I'll include some of that video too. But that junk, I got numbing cream, so she put numbing cream on my nose. I literally decided last minute. She was like, "Do you want numbing cream?" I'm like, "Yeah." So she added it, and it still kind of hurt, but it wasn't bad. My eyes kind of watered a little bit though. And then we get into May, and I went to see my grandma's sister down south. So I went to, I think she lives in Fort Lauderdale, somewhere around there. I got to see her. It was really nice. I'm also, you'll see in like one of my videos that I'll come out with here shortly, I'm also learning Creole. And one of the people that she had, like one of her caregivers was Haitian. It was kind of cool to like speak with her and then kind of, I guess, hear from different points of view, because I do have like someone that I speak to consistently. That's kind of nice to hear from somebody else's point of view as well. And also in May, my babies graduated. Troy and Terry, they graduated. It was so cute. I include some of my pictures here too. It was so sweet. I liked it. It was super cute. And I also swam in a lake for the first time. I'm Black. I never thought I would be swimming in a lake. I've been to lakes, but have I ever swum in a lake? No. Yeah, no. I've like done paddleboarding and like stuff like that. Canoeing, but I've never actually went swimming in a lake, so that was new. It was actually pretty decent. It wasn't bad. Also, I posted a video about that too, like my first time going to the lake, and it wasn't bad. I actually got some cute pictures out there, but it was cool. And now we're halfway through 2022. It's kind of crazy, like seeing like how much you do within a month. And these are just kind of like the significant things that came out to me or stood out to me. So now we're in June. I went on the sweetest, best day ever. In June, we went to Store. I also recorded that video. I didn't record all of it because some of it was kind of like personal. But I did include some of it for you guys. I vlogged some of it, some of that date night. So if y'all want to go watch that as well, most of these videos, I didn't even realize it. But I did that. We also hit 7.5K views on YouTube. And then I went to Puerto Rico for my birthday, period, because yeah, that was amazing. So I went with my sisters and friends. And while we were out there, like, it was just nice. The beaches were beautiful. The food was nice. Everybody was nice, like figuring out stuff. There was this one time we couldn't get to our Airbnb though, because this guy, I guess the person who owned the Airbnb only spoke Spanish, and we were trying to speak to them. They weren't understanding. So we had to give the phone to the Uber driver so he can try to figure out where we're staying. It was a hot mess. I'm just gonna say that, because the guy kept on going to the wrong location. We're like, this is not a location. Anyways, we figured it out. It was great. We had lots of shots. I didn't get the new shoes there, but I ended up getting the new shoes later that I saw in Puerto Rico. I didn't see them. Like, I've never seen them in the US. I don't know if I just never paid attention. Well, Puerto Rico is US. You get what I'm saying? I never saw them in Florida. Okay? So I never saw them. I thought they were nice. I ended up ordering them. I love them. So yeah, that happened. And I also got my baby my new car. So right now she's pinning on Ebony. But I don't know. But if y'all knew me like back in the day, like, what was it? Like 2016? No, what? I'm pushing it. I'm going too far. It was probably like 2020, 2019, somewhere in that area. But I took this picture beside a similar car because I've always wanted a Lincoln MKZ. Because it reminds me of my granny, and it's like a kind of like a big backstory. They're also really stinking nice. Let's talk about it. But it was really like kind of like something that holds me to my granny a little bit. But so I ended up getting my Lincoln in June, like I said, because my baby was giving me issues for the last couple months. He started giving me issues back in February. So I ended up getting my Lincoln in June, like right after my birthday. 10 out of 10. I love her. she had me a little scared for a little minute, but she's nice. Yeah, she's nice. I love her. I just cleaned her the other day and she's super sweet. She's still riding high. And then now we're on to July. So I ended up, one of my old homeboys that I used to talk to a lot, so he ended up starting a podcast called the High Talks Podcast. If you haven't watched it already, make sure you tune in to see it and kind of look at it, because they talk about some interesting events. I was on a thing as well, so if you want to tune in and watch that. Also visited, so he stays in Fort Lauderdale, but we kind of went to Miami. So we went to that area. I also visited Little Haiti for the first time. That was nice. Cremas. The cremas that we had out there had me like sour face. My face was balled up. That joint hit me like a truck. I was like, dang. And I saw a bunch of those huge iguana things that y'all have out there, and I ain't messing with it. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because why are they so big? Why are they so big? That's my one and only question. Like, I want to know, because why y'all have baby dinosaurs out there? So I don't go down south. I like up north where we have animals that are bigger that are smaller than us, insects that are smaller than us, because I don't like that. And then y'all talking about it's getting cold and they drop down the trees and knock folks in the head. No, because my whole day would be over. That's not worth it. And then July was kind of eventful. And then I went to a drunk spelling bee that my friend hosted. Oh my gosh, 10 out of 10. It was so cute. I'll show you some of the decorations, some of the pictures I took. It was so freaking cute. I came around, I painted a mural. So I probably haven't showed you guys, but I like painting a mural with my family. It's over there on the wall, but it's super cute. And it kind of has like, it's kind of like, it wasn't really planned, I guess, to say like the mural. It's just kind of like random stuff that we threw together, but I feel like it's meaningful. I feel like it's deep. So I'm gonna keep it. It was also the boys' first day of school, their first time back at school. They ended up starting a new school. It was kind of a mess to get them in there because they were kind of nervous and like stuff about the new school. But after that, it turned out pretty great. So far so good. Homework, exhausting. Because why am I exhausted from their homework? That's what I want to know. I also started doing my photography then. So Cam's Creations was born. I have the website and everything up already. If y'all want to check it out, I'll put the link in the bio. If y'all need pictures for your business, products, I know we just started the new year. If you want something for that, I'm also starting to get promotions and stuff ready for Valentine's Day. So if y'all need something, hit your girl up. And if you need pictures to see what I've done, go to the website. The link will be down below. Click on it and you can check out some of my work. Period. And then also on my Instagram, so if you follow my Instagram, it's Cam Created It _ on Instagram, and then it's just Cam's Creations on Facebook. It was my sister's birthday, so happy birthday to her. She just turned 20. One more year and she's 21. Goodness gracious. And then also on that same exact day, actually, my uncle got married. It was so cute. I was, oh my goodness, they've been together for forever and a year. But they got married and it was super sweet. I'm not gonna tell their business because it's not my business to tell, but yeah, it was so cute and I loved it so much. It was really cute. And like the whole area and stuff. It was just really nice. I liked it. And then September, I got back into trading again, so I took a long break because I needed to get my mental right and take care of like outside sources or outside I guess factors, even though necessarily there's always gonna be those. Certain ones I just need to take care of at that time. So those were taken care of, and then I finally got started back into trading in September. I also did the lock detox that I mentioned earlier in September, so that video should be around the September mark if you want to find that. I'll also pin it here. Also, what happened in October was the boys. So there was a fall festival. This wasn't at the boys' school, but I can't mention it. So the boys had a fall festival. They got fish. They got 2 goldfish, or I think one was a goldfish and one was something. I don't know. But anyways, they ended up dying. It was very sad. It was very sad. Nearly traumatic moment for the boys. But it's okay, because we made it through. And then there was a fall festival, and it was so cute. They had a sunflower field. Oh my goodness. And I've never been in one. It was so pretty, and I'll include those because y'all have to see them, because you should have been there. I also got this wrist tattoo. It says, think positive. I got this kind of on a whim. That's like a Yay, because I've been wanting a tattoo for a minute. We also had a family reunion, which was pretty nice. We don't really see like the other parts of our family like that, but like we're kind of, I feel like my immediate family is kind of like to ourselves. So that was my first time ever going to a family reunion. It was nice. It was cool to kind of meet some of the other people, and we had good food. So if nothing else, we had good food. So we had that. I also created the shirts that we wore, so I'll include pictures of people in the shirt / my design. Again, if you need me, other Cam's Creations, we create logos, we create t-shirt ideas or designs, pictures, flyers, whatever you need, we got it. Because Cam created it. Let's talk about it. And then November is when I officially got my website up for Cam's Creations. Again, it's going to be linked down below if you need any of the above that I just mentioned or more. You never know. Just reach out to you, girl. And then I started receiving the rest of my photography equipment, which was so exciting for me. Starting to get up my lights, my other tripods, my background drops, like all that stuff came in. 10 out of 10. I'm very happy. I'm very satisfied with my stuff. And then finally, last but not least, December. So I went to a holiday party for work, not my work, but it was nice. It was nowhere near what I was expecting to be. It was nice. We got a little hotel room. We got some good food. Well, the food was okay. We got some okay food. They played some nice music. I'm like, what type of holiday party? Because why y'all playing Bring It Back and all these other places, but y'all want folks to dance appropriately? Sound like a setup to me. That's all I'm gonna say. And the chocolate martinis that they had was bust. I had about 5 of them things. It was busting. And then I also went to Colorado for my friend's birthday, or for Freedom's birthday. 10 out of 10 will recommend. It was kind of iffy like in the beginning because we didn't know like the issues that came with altitude. So like the higher we went up, I guess the more issues there are. Like it was kind of like hard for certain people to breathe. It was apparently like the shots, I guess, affect you more at that point. So they're saying like one shot like that I would take here in Florida. There's like 3 shots up there on the mountains because we're in like Silverthorne. So it was out there in the mountains. It was snowing. It was nice. It was really nice. It was freezing, but it was nice. It was very pretty. And then I also went to More Wedding to end the year off in Miami. Well, I think it was in Fort Lauderdale. But it was a 10 out of 10. We had that wedding as well. Also got to meet some of my friends. And then we went to the little painting thing as well. So I'll go ahead and include everything as far as like my links and everything that I went over, the videos that I went over in here as well for you guys to have.